Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to talk through Finish What You Start by Peter Hollins, published in 2018. Following through means making your intentions a reality by completing what you start. Many of us often start something but give up when faced with challenges or distractions. The key to following through is focus, self-discipline, action, and persistence. Focus helps keep your attention on the goal. Self-discipline allows you to overcome distractions and temptations. Action turns your plans into reality, and persistence ensures that you continue even in the face of obstacles. However, following through can be difficult because we often lack these elements. We may have inhibiting tactics like setting bad goals, procrastinating, indulging in distractions, and poor time management. We also have psychological roadblocks that hinder us from finishing what we start. Overcoming these obstacles is crucial in achieving our goals. Hollins explores various reasons why people struggle with following through on their goals and dreams. He highlights tactics such as procrastination, temptations, distractions, and poor time management as common roadblocks. The psychological roadblocks of laziness, lack of discipline, fear of judgment, rejection and failure, perfectionism, and lack of self-awareness are also discussed. Hollins's book emphasizes the importance of following through and how it can lead to increased productivity, better relationships, and personal satisfaction, suggesting that understanding and addressing the barriers to following through can help individuals develop the necessary tools to achieve their goals. The art of following through involves four crucial elements: focus, self-discipline, action, and persistence. However, many of us struggle to finish what we start due to inhibiting tactics and psychological roadblocks. Inhibiting tactics include setting bad goals, procrastination, indulging in distractions, and poor time management. Psychological roadblocks involve laziness and lack of discipline, fear of judgment and failure, perfectionism driven by insecurity, and lack of self-awareness. To stay motivated and avoid giving up, it is important to find true sources of motivation that go beyond passion. External motivators, such as accountability partners, groups, and monetary investments, can help avoid negative consequences. Internal motivators, such as identifying the benefits and impact of your actions, can provide a sense of fulfillment and purpose. By understanding and accepting the opportunity cost of following through and finding compelling motivators, one can overcome challenges and successfully complete what they set out to do. Hollins's book discusses two solutions to staying motivated and following through with goals. The first solution involves manipulating the benefit of achieving a goal, while the second solution involves manipulating the cost of making sacrifices. For example, instead of completely giving up a Friday night out with friends to attend a class, the second solution suggests compromising by rescheduling the outing or spending less time with friends. The author also emphasizes the importance of reminders and cues to keep motivation in mind. It mentions a study that found individuals were more likely to remember to complete a task when reminded through a visual cue rather than a written reminder. The chapter then delves into the concept of creating a set of rules or a manifesto to guide decision-making and ensure follow-through. Two suggested rules are to evaluate oneself to determine if laziness or fear is hindering progress, and to focus on no more than 3 tasks a day to avoid feeling overwhelmed. The writer provides several rules and mindsets to adopt in order to improve discipline and motivation. Rule 1 is to recognize when laziness is impeding progress and make a conscious effort to overcome it. Rule 2 advises focusing on 3 major tasks per day and distinguishing between important, urgent, and wasteful tasks. Rule 3 suggests creating limitations and requirements for oneself to ensure productivity. Rule 4 emphasizes the need to reaffirm intentions and motivations when faced with obstacles. Rule 5 encourages thinking about the future consequences of actions, both positive and negative, to make better decisions. Rule 6 suggests waiting at least 10 minutes before indulging in negative or harmful behaviors. The chapter also highlights the negative mindset of fear and discomfort, using the example of a character named Gerald, who gave up on his dream due to his reluctance to face uncomfortable situations. Hollins discusses the importance of adopting certain mindsets in order to follow through with tasks and achieve success. The first mindset is believing that hard work leads to improvement and that your efforts are crucial in achieving your goals. The second mindset is becoming comfortable with discomfort, as success often requires stepping outside of your comfort zone. The third mindset is seeing the value in following through and viewing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. The fourth mindset emphasizes the need to distress and take care of your mental health, as stress can hinder productivity and self-control. The author also highlights the problem of procrastination and suggests using strategies like temptation bundling to overcome it. Overall, by adopting these mindsets and addressing procrastination, individuals can improve their ability to follow through and achieve their goals. The book discusses the concept of time inconsistency and how it affects our ability to achieve long-term goals. It highlights the tendency of our present selves to prioritize immediate rewards over the long-term benefits. To overcome this, the author introduces the concept of temptation bundling, which involves combining pleasurable activities with tasks that benefit our future selves. By making the long-term goals more enjoyable in the present, we can increase our motivation to stick to them. The book also emphasizes the importance of starting with small, easy tasks to overcome the inertia of procrastination and gain momentum. Additionally, it suggests considering the risks and potential negative consequences of procrastination to motivate action. The author also advises minimizing distractions and creating a conducive environment for disciplined behavior, as well as defaulting to positive actions and behaviors to make self-discipline easier. The book explores the concept of default options and how they can be utilized to improve self-discipline. It argues that people often choose the default option because it requires less effort, rather than reflecting their true intentions or desires. By making the desired option the default, individuals can make it easy for themselves to make positive choices and difficult to make harmful ones. The writer suggests various examples, such as rearranging app icons on a phone, placing distractions out of sight or reach, and strategically placing desired items for easy access. It emphasizes that optimizing default decisions can significantly contribute to creating a more disciplined, conducive environment. Additionally, Hollands's book discusses attention residue, the negative effects of multitasking, and the benefits of single-tasking and batching tasks to enhance focus and efficiency. To increase productivity, it is important to minimize distractions and conserve your mental energy. This can be done by batching distractions, such as taking a social media break or chatting with a coworker, but allocating a specific amount of time for these activities. Creating a don't-do list is equally important as a to-do list, to identify and avoid tasks that are time wasters or not aligned with your goals. This includes tasks that are waiting for external feedback or do not add value to your projects. The 40-70 rule suggests making decisions when you have between 40% and 70% of the necessary information, as too little information can lead to mistakes and too much can cause indecision. Additionally, taking breaks and doing nothing can actually enhance creativity and recharge the mind. Common mistakes that can hinder progress and follow-through are discussed. The author presents the case of Michael, who made two significant mistakes when starting his freelance consulting firm. Firstly, Michael fell victim to false hope syndrome, where he had unrealistic expectations of overnight success and tried to accomplish more than was humanly possible. This led to disappointment and hindered his motivation. Secondly, Michael did not take the time to understand his own work preferences and imposed an unrealistic schedule on himself. This resulted in a lack of energy, falling behind on work, and procrastination. Ultimately, Michael learned to adjust his schedule, focus on a few goals at a time, and create a realistic and comfortable working environment. The chapter emphasizes the importance of managing expectations, avoiding overthinking, and understanding oneself to optimize productivity and follow through. The author then tells the story of a man named Ned who became overwhelmed and overworked as his business grew. He struggled to keep up with emails, projects, and deadlines, leading to angry clients and negative reviews. The writer emphasizes the importance of implementing systems to organize and streamline work rather than relying solely on willpower and self-discipline. Systems help ensure progress and consistency, and they provide a set way of doing things. Holland suggests two key systems: keeping a scoreboard to track progress and celebrate small victories, and practicing effective time management to divvy up tasks and set realistic expectations. Additionally, he highlights the need to reduce transaction costs by making good habits easier and bad habits more expensive. Finally, the writer mentions the benefits of gathering all necessary information before starting a project. This system emphasizes the importance of gathering resources and information to save time and maintain momentum. It suggests assigning responsibilities to individuals and being specific about desired outcomes and expectations. Setting realistic deadlines and having a follow-up plan for after the project is completed is also recommended. Gathering physical resources and identifying potential obstacles beforehand can help mitigate challenges. The example of Ned, who could have benefited from organizing his resources and gathering information before launching his business, is given. Daily systems are proposed as a way to streamline work, increase efficiency, and avoid failure. Overall, the key takeaways include implementing consistent daily behaviors, keeping track of progress, managing time effectively, reducing transaction costs, and gathering all necessary resources before beginning a project. Thank you so much for watching this video. Your support means the world to us. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. We'll see you in the next video.